I had no notion what I wanted out of life when I finished from college. I had no idea what career I wanted to pursue. I wasn't sure if I wanted to live in one place for the rest of my life. I spent 3 years at university growing as a person, but when I graduated I felt like I had been thrown into the deep end without a life jacket. I ended up swaying. I couldn't find my way. I lacked any virtues. Even though I knew deep down what I wanted to do, I didn't listen to myself. I was hesitant to seize the chance and confront it head on. The 8 years prior have provided a wealth of knowledge. I've become better than I ever could have imagined. The epiphanies I had over these years have had a significant impact on how I live today. I hope they will have the same impact on you. 1. Your time is limited. Life is a one-time offer. Make the most of it. Not known. You won't be here forever. Even though life is short, we tend to think that it will go on forever. Make the most of your limited time. When you're older, you don't want to look back and lament lost possibilities. 2. Pay attention to your health. Health is like money. We never truly understand its value until we lose it, said Albert Einstein. Joshua Billings. Both physical and emotional health are affected by this. Without the other, neither can prosper. They work well together. I worked out frequently, but I didn't take care of my mental well-being. My physical condition was getting better, but my mental state was staying the same. Still under stress and lacking in self-assurance. It took a sudden panic episode for me to decide to rethink how I was caring for both my physical and mental health. If your mind is still feeble, what good is having a great body? Take care of your body because you only have one. 3. Gather experiences rather than things. My wealth is not in the number of things I own, but in the few things I need. J. Brockerton. It is useless to collect material possessions. My friend always buys the newest technology. He replaces his car at least once a year, and he always has a new iPhone. He purchases a ton of new clothing. What benefit does he gain from this? Nothing. He becomes so fixated on getting the newest must-have item that it eventually takes control of him. When you pass away, you cannot take your stuff with you. Spend your money on experiences rather than saving it. 4. Talent cannot replace hard work. Hard labor cannot be substituted. Theodore Edison. I've discovered that whenever I pour my heart and soul into a project, I receive a good result. I performed poorly on my final exams. For my GCSE scores, I had high expectations. In the end, I received mainly C's, 2 B's, and 1 A. I felt let down. I hadn't put forth enough effort. I committed myself to getting better A-level results the following year. I was determined to learn from my mistakes. I aced one exam at the end of the year and received all A's. I received 79 out of 90 in one exam, while I was 5 marks short of a full mark in another. I worked hard, and it paid off greatly. I've always been successful when I've applied myself the same manner in every situation. Always. You must put in effort if you want to succeed. Opportunity doesn't wait for anyone. 5. Get rid of self-limiting thoughts. Whether you believe you can or cannot, you are correct. Ford, Henry. Any goal you set your mind to can be achieved. I used to frequently take the voices in my head that told me I would fail seriously. Why bother? She won't ever go out with you. I don't see why you're studying so hard because you won't succeed on the test. I took the whispers in my head seriously. I listened to their constant conversation. I carried out their predictions. I only came to the conclusion that the voices were incorrect when I remembered that everyone needs to start somewhere. The most prosperous businesses and businesspeople have all risen from nothing. When I understood this, my perspective shifted. Your outlook on life determines your future, not your circumstances. 6. Continue your education. Find your love of learning. If you do, your growth will never stop. Tony J. D'Angelo. The period of learning is considered to have ended when we leave high school or college. This is completely incorrect. Learning never stops. You begin to regress the instant you stop learning new things. You must see studying as a chance to develop and pick up fresh knowledge or abilities that will help you in the long run. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we have learned everything there is to know. Don't miss the chance to learn new things and develop yourself every day. 7. Continue to read. A book is a friend like no other. Edward Hemingway. Economy is brittle. You will be ready for whatever the future may bring if you do research on subjects and pick up new talents. Books are an excellent source of information. Imagine being able to once read the thoughts of the most powerful person on earth. In fact, you can. One illustration is Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. His ideas on the meaning of life and how to better oneself are contained in it. It was never meant for this book to be published. Nevertheless, you can purchase it right now. Although the book is more than 2,000 years old, the concepts it contains are just as important now as they were when he wrote it. That's the thing with books, they never go out of style. 8. Examine everything. It's crucial to never stop asking questions. Curiosity has its own purpose in life. Einstein, Albert. Take a childlike perspective on the world. Be inquiring. Never hesitate to ask questions. It displays enthusiasm rather than weakness. A desire to advance. 9. Always remember that, if you're not doing what you love, you're wasting your time. Not known. I first learned about the phrase, "fuck yes," when I was visiting Mark Manson's website. Don't do it if you wouldn't say, "fuck yes," to the offer in real life. Just like that. Why would you want to accomplish something that bores you to tears? 10. A degree is not as crucial as you might think. Education is life itself. It is not life's preparation. Dewey, John. Yes, it will let you through doors. However, some of the most prosperous individuals in history never had one. Bill Gates, Richard Branson, Mark Zuckerberg, and Steve Jobs. They are all examples of prosperous businesspeople who attended college but either dropped out or didn't complete their degrees. A degree is not necessary for success. You need to be able to work incredibly hard and implement your idea. Neither more nor less. 11. Make future plans. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Alan Laken. Live in the here and now while keeping an eye on where you want to be in the future. Make sure that everything you do now is geared towards achieving that future objective. Living in the now is crucial, but if it doesn't aim to better your future, you'll find yourself wandering in circles. Have a clear notion of your destination and make it there.